Just a couple of weeks ago on December 29th, this Trojan women's basketball team was 5-7 after losing their first conference game in a nail-biter to Southern Miss. One thing about Coach Shanda Rigby's teams throughout the years, though, has been their fortitude and resilience, this year being no different. When the squad took the court to play Saturday versus Louisiana, you could tell that the energy was different. The squad had since won 4 consecutive straight conference games, and they were striving to make it 5. The biggest difference to the squad, though, is who suited up as a starter for the first time since last season, Amber Leggett. She posted a double-double in her first start, proving that although she was away from the game for a bit, she didn't lose that competitive edge.
Oh, I was a little nervous this morning, but I got here, we had our shoot-around, and it went away. I was super excited. I'm happy it happened at home. The fans definitely got that monkey off my back.
However, Louisiana wanted to make sure she had a tough return back to the starting lineup because the Ragin' Cajuns, well, they were raging. It was a scrappy back-and-forth game throughout, which makes sense as the Trojans were facing the top defensive-rated team in the conference. Just to give you an idea, both teams would end up with 20 turnovers by the end of this thing. Troy would go into the half up 3, but it was clear the game was still up in the air at half.
These players are as hard-nosed as our players. I'll say that for them. I believe many times that these are the 2 hard-nosed teams in the conference, even though there's so many talented teams. It's just never easy.
The second half, well, it was more of the same. Troy shot a poor 31% in the third, but were still up by a singular point with 1 quarter remaining. Want to guess what happened? Well, with 2 hard-nosed teams like this, it would only make sense to go to overtime. Before the beginning of the OT period, Rigby gave some advice to her team.
We kept saying, sprint the floor, everybody, every time. Try not to foul them because they take so much time at the free throw line trying to rest. They're not a really deep team. He doesn't play a lot of people. We feel like we were in better condition than them. So we were trying to keep the game really fast.
And that seemed like all the difference. The overtime period belonged to the Trojans as they outscored Louisiana 14-7 in the period. That strategy held the Ragin' Cajuns to a very low 23% from the field in overtime, leading to a 78-85 victory for the Trojans.
Well, yeah, we run every practice, so we should be in shape. Yeah, they just tell us to run the floor every time to get them tired, so that's what we do.